Imagine this. For months, Voyager 1, a spacecraft older than the Internet itself, had gone completely silent. 15 billion miles from home. No signal. No data. Just a void where once there was a heartbeat. A silence so deep, so absolute, that it felt like the universe itself had closed its eyes. Scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory stared at their screens, waiting for something, anything. Had humanity's farthest explorer finally died alone in the dark? For weeks, there was nothing but static. Then, out of nowhere, a whisper returned. But this was no ordinary transmission. It wasn't a system check or a reboot ping. What Voyager 1 sent back wasn't supposed to exist. It cracked open everything we thought we knew about the edge of space. Because what it revealed wasn't emptiness. It was structure, motion, pressure, and resistance, as if the void itself had bones. Voyager had crossed the boundary. But what it found on the other side defied every model ever written. When Voyager crossed the heliopause in 2012, it officially left the Sun's protective bubble, the heliosphere. Beyond that invisible wall lay true interstellar space, untouched and unlit. Many expected silence. An endless, still ocean of nothingness. But Voyager didn't find silence. It found a hum. A low, continuous vibration, steady as a pulse. It wasn't noise. It was rhythm, like the galaxy itself was breathing. Voyager's plasma wave instrument recorded the sound as a faint oscillation, rising and falling like the heartbeat of something alive. Out there, beyond the solar winds, the interstellar medium wasn't empty, it was alive with energy. The spacecraft also detected waves of pressure, like invisible ripples sweeping through the darkness. Bursts of plasma. Density spikes. Remnants of ancient supernovas echoing across time. It was as though Voyager were sailing through a cosmic ocean of memories, through invisible tides left behind by the deaths of long-forgotten stars. The picture it painted shattered the myth of the void. Space, it turns out, isn't a vacuum. It's a storm, layered with invisible winds and magnetic currents twisting like unseen rivers. Voyager became our first true sailor in this ocean. Its magnetometer began to detect distortions, strange misalignments in the galactic magnetic field. Lines of invisible force twisting violently against the Sun's magnetic bubble, grinding together like tectonic plates. It wasn't chaos. It was pattern. Structure. Order in the dark. Some researchers now believe the Milky Way has an unseen skeleton, a vast, magnetic framework shaping where matter flows and where it doesn't. Cosmic filaments that guide gas, dust, and radiation across unimaginable distances. Voyager had crossed into one of these regions, a place where the laws of space itself seemed to shift. The readings changed abruptly, like stepping from air into water. No gradual transition. Just a sudden cliff between the heliosphere and interstellar space. For decades, scientists imagined that the Sun's influence faded slowly into the void. But Voyager proved it ends sharply, violently. The edge of the heliosphere isn't a soft shoreline. It's a wall. And beyond it, the galaxy waits. By late 2023, the mission appeared doomed. The signals coming back were garbled, corrupted, unreadable. Many thought Voyager had finally fallen silent for good. But NASA's engineers refused to give up. They traced the fault to a single corrupted memory chip, struck by a cosmic ray. One subatomic particle, traveling near the speed of light, had scrambled its brain. And yet, from 15 billion miles away, they found a way to save it. They rewrote its code, rerouting data through ancient backup memory, hardware older than most of the people fixing it. The commands took 22 hours to reach Voyager, and another 22 to hear back. It was like performing brain surgery across the solar system. But it worked. In April 2024, a faint signal returned. Then another. Slowly, one by one, Voyager's instruments came back online. First engineering data. Then magnetometer readings. Then plasma. Then cosmic ray detectors. And with every reawakening, it began sending back glimpses of a world no human had ever seen, or even imagined. It wasn't just reborn. It had become our only window into the true texture of the galaxy. The data Voyager is sending now is more than scientific, it's poetic. It's showing that space isn't a blank void. It's a landscape with valleys of radiation, mountains of magnetic pressure, and storms of charged particles. It's helping scientists build the first ever 3D map of interstellar space, a galactic GPS that doesn't chart planets, but plasma flows, shock fronts, and magnetic walls. Voyager has already passed through multiple cloudlets, denser regions of gas and dust, each with its own distinct fingerprint, its own temperature, field strength, and vibration. It's like crossing invisible continents made of energy. And each one tells a story, a different chapter in the galaxy's evolution. Some of these regions could even be stellar nurseries, where material is funneled and compressed into the seeds of new suns. Voyager's readings suggest these filaments may act like magnetic rivers, guiding matter into the places where gravity can take over and ignite new light. For the first time in history, we're watching the anatomy of creation itself. And all of it, every bit of it, is coming from a 46-year-old spacecraft running on fading plutonium power and 1970s code. We once imagined interstellar space as cold, dead, and still. But Voyager has revealed something deeper. It's alive with motion, full of hums, oscillations, and invisible storms. It's hearing things we never thought possible, constant, low-frequency tones resonating through the plasma. Sounds that shift as it moves forward, like crossing from one key to another in a cosmic song. These aren't radio waves. They're not echoes from Earth. They're the resonance of the galaxy itself, a vibration that never ceases. Some call it the hum of creation. Others call it the heartbeat of the Milky Way. But there are those who whisper a different thought, that this might be something else. Something ancient. Something waiting. Whatever it is, Voyager is inside it now. It's not just detecting the hum, it's part of it. Every few weeks, the rhythm changes slightly, as if the galaxy itself is shifting. As if it knows it's being watched. Voyager has also begun detecting edges of what scientists call the local bubble, a vast, ghostly cavity spanning hundreds of light years. It's believed to have been carved by supernovas millions of years ago. Voyager's readings of changing density and distorted magnetism are tracing those boundaries in real time. Those invisible walls are scars, fossils of stellar death. The very explosions that may have birthed our sun left their fingerprints there, shaping the cocoon we live inside. Voyager is drifting through the graveyard of stars, decoding their echoes, reading the magnetic tombstones of what came before. And amid those remnants, one constant remains, that haunting hum. It's steady, patient, eternal. It may not be a signal at all, but a language of physics itself. A conversation between the stars that's been playing for billions of years. Voyager is not just hearing it, it's now part of the song. We sent it to explore. But what it's doing now is something far more profound. It's reminding us that the universe is not silent. It never was. It's layered. Structured. Breathing. Remembering. Voyager, half deaf and half alive, powered by fading atoms, is still teaching us how to listen. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, 15 billion miles away, our golden-plated messenger is still drifting, still whispering, still alive in the dark. And maybe, it's reminding us that the real frontier was never space. It's the hunger to understand. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious. You're one of the few who truly listens when the universe whispers. So tell us, what do you think Voyager 1 will find next? Beyond the maps, beyond the silence, beyond everything we thought we knew? Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.